according to The Athletic. The Knicks and Jazz have started discussions on a Donovan Mitchell trade. Tonight at Gillette Stadium, a familiar Southern Utah T-Bird making plays for the Chicago Bears. And over in Houston, the undefeated Jazz and the winless Rockets, which team kept their streak going? Highlights coming your way after the break.
It's time for Mortgage Mayhem, brought to you by First Colony Mortgage, the official mortgage lender of the Utah Jazz. I'm here with Jeremy, and he's a homeowner. We're going to have the opportunity to see if we can pay off that mortgage here.
The 2021 Big Sky football season was nothing if not monumental, as history was made in many areas.
Who is 19 years old, won her first 3 Grammys on Sunday, and is here with us in the arena. Olivia Rodrigo.
Big Sky Newcomer of the Year, so a little different for you. What have you enjoyed the most about playing at Montana?
Just the atmosphere, man.
Picked #1 in the preseason polls by both coaches and media. What does it mean to know that Montana football is just so highly esteemed in the league?
Well, it's cool to get recognized.
We have to talk about that steal and breakaway dunk to give your team the lead for good against the Bengals in overtime. What was going through your mind in that moment?
We're now heading to Rio Tinto Stadium, where they've hosted 8 straight sellout crowds for Real Salt Lake. But if you're superstitious, that might be a good thing for women's soccer.
As a person who was overlooked a lot in his career, now you're really getting your moment to shine. What message do you have for those athletes in the Big Sky, or any athletes who might feel that they're being overlooked currently?
You and your sister combined accounted for more than half of the points scored by your team. What's it like getting to share this experience with her?
The search for the new head coach of the Jazz has been on, and with some breaking news coming in earlier today, it looks like the search may have come to a close. According to reports from ESPN and numerous other sources, the Jazz are closing in on a deal with Will Hardy.
You're a finalist for the Campbell Trophy Award, which is essentially an academic Heisman. So you've got all the success on the field, but off the field as well. What does it mean to be named the only finalist from the FCS?
Is that what makes you so successful as a coach? Is this genuine passion that you have, that you do it for free?
I think so.
Trey, this isn't the first time that we've met. And the last time that we spoke, you talked about how for your senior year, you wanted to break more records. Now, you definitely did that. What was it like getting to do that here in Holt Arena?
We head to Boston, Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Warriors split the series 1-1 in Game 2. But Boston has been 6-0 following a loss in the playoffs. Much like we saw in Game 2, the Celtics got off to a hot start in the opening quarter. 2 minutes in, saw 3 three-pointers, 2 of them coming from Jaylen Brown, allowing Boston to jump out to an early lead over Golden State. Offense just coming easy to the Celtics, but I tell you what, Jaylen Brown continuing to make a statement there in the first quarter with 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists in just over 8 minutes. Second quarter, Klay Thompson comes in and scores all 6 of the Warriors' first points there. Don't count him out. An 11-2 run by the Warriors, punctuated by some classic Curry, and Celtics looking a little sloppy, allowed for a bit of a comeback there. Deficit was cut to as little as 7, but the Celtics ultimately closed out the half with a 12-point lead. Well, the Warriors have been the best third quarter team in the league, and tonight was no exception. The third quarter was highlighted by Steph Curry's 3 that gave the Warriors their first lead since their 2-0 start of the game. Smart was quick to respond, but the Warriors outscored the Celtics 33-25 in the third to stay in the game. At the end of the third, Celtics up by 4. Fourth quarter, the Warriors got a little sloppy to start, and the Celtics fully capitalized, taking good care of the ball there and ultimately outscoring the Warriors 23-11. And the Warriors' notorious third quarter surge wasn't enough for them to take Game 3. And once again, the Celtics have bounced back to take the series lead with a victory at home in the TD Garden. A gorgeous day in Hillsboro, Oregon saw the Northern Arizona Lumberjacks dominate the field to bring home team titles. So obviously the way that y'all approach this season is that you take it game by game, like you said, Mitch. What excites you most about suiting up again in the fall, Justin?
Just the energy, the enthusiasm. Like we run our player run practices right now.